It's a beautiful day to have you join us on You Were There. I'm Mudupe, and thank you for tuning in. If you didn't know, You Were There was created by the Christian Broadcasting Network Africa to share the life-changing stories of individuals and communities all over the world. And all of that is because of the generous giving of our partners. Our first story is from a bustling little community in Jos, Nigeria. Life as they knew it had changed radically because of a string of devastating experiences. In a time of desperate need for help and hope, you showed up.
Benue, Taraba, Anambra, and so on. The CBN medical team is always on the move with one goal in mind: providing medical interventions in rural areas. Today, the team arrives at Heipang, a community on the outskirts of Jos Plateau State, ready to commence a 4-day medical outreach. In recent times, residents of Plateau State have suffered from a number of terrorist attacks, so the presence of CBN medical team is a welcome relief. Fully packed with medical supplies and drugs, the team begins to offload. It's going to be an eventful week. Members of the community are expectant as a crowd slowly forms. Elisha Dokyong, the head of the medical team, tells the people what to expect. The nurses take up their positions as the hall gradually begins to fill up. Patient after patient, the people are confident their health solution lies at the doctor's table. Mr. Lobichoji and his wife came with a series of health challenges. After some time with the doctor, they leave feeling hopeful.
Also, the waist pain. Magani also kabani yo. To na gode moku da yanda kunzo mamu da tamako.
This is day 2 of the medical mission being organized by the Christian Broadcasting Network. And despite the cold, the people have come out in their numbers to be a part of a health and hope that is being brought to their doorstep.
Dr. Ugochukwu and his team are on ground rendering the services. For those with serious eye defects, the optician refers to the ophthalmologist.
The kind of cases you see on an outreach such as this, cataract, that is one of the major causes of blindness in Nigeria and the world over. The cataract were extracted and of course replaced with an artificial lens.
I thank God that the people come and me operate. I'm trying my prayer that God make me see small.
And we opened the eyes yesterday and all the patients saw.
The people of Heipang had given up on help of any kind, but because you cared, you found hope in trying times. You didn't stop there. Your gift of love went a little further.
This IDP camp in Heipang, Plateau State, houses about 15 communities affected by terrorist activities. The team decides to create a makeshift stand in order to bring help right to their doorsteps.
We've been receiving help from the doctor since on Tuesday. They have been helping us with drugs here.
Over at the main ground, women and children were likewise given priority on this outreach. Patients with special needs are driven to the Plateau State Polytechnic, which has graciously made its theater available.
Based on what we are seeing from people who require some surgical interventions today, I think the awareness is wide, and I'll just need to encourage CBN to continue with what they are doing.
Christopher Elia has been battling with hernia for some years now, but after his encounter with the team, he has a different story to tell.
I heard of this medical mission. I came and they operated me, and I'm well now. I want to say thank you, may the Lord bless them.
We are currently in Bongom Jos Palace in Plateau State, where the Christian Broadcasting Network and its partners have come to pay a courtesy visit to His Royal Highness.
His Royal Majesty, the Bongom Jos, and his cabinet warmly received the CBN team. Dr. Felix Samoje, the Regional Director of CBN Africa, introduces the host to CBN and what we do.
We also sponsor cleft lip and cleft palate surgeries.
I will bet you will always partner with CBN and other like-minded organizations.
His Royal Majesty the Bongomjos witnessed the effect of the medical outreach on his people.
I'm highly impressed. What I've seen is very, very encouraging, and it's a thing that we must all key into.
I want to appreciate and thank CBN for this kind gesture. It has been a wonderful experience.
I feel very good, I feel accomplished, and I feel satisfied.
Mike McGorry, a CBN partner and a resident of Jos, chose to be a part of this experience.
I really feel so great and happy because what I've been watching in television, I've been part and parcel of it today.
With over 3,000 people attended to, the medical outreach has come to an end with the CBN team and the host community feeling fulfilled.
We want to instill hope in the lives of the people in spite of the hopelessness that they are completely and totally surrounded with. And we're hoping that this will put some smiles on people who right now, with everything they've suffered, do not have a reason to smile.
Over 3,000 people got medical attention. That is simply amazing. Look at what happens when we work together. To the people of Heipang, you have given them a second chance at life, right from where you are. Thank you, dear partners. And to our volunteers who are always ready to take up the baton, we say a big thank you. Your gift of love has had a ripple effect on the people of Heipang, from a 4-day medical outreach to a lifetime impact. After the break, we'll bring you a story that reveals just how true that is.
Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back as we become more. Many women, children, and families are suffering and in need, wondering where the next meal will come from. Lend a helping hand today. Be the strength when others are weak. Be the smile where others frown. Be the joy when there is so much pain. Be more. Join the 700 Club. Lend a helping hand to someone today.
The only memory Miracle had of friends was the group that got off mocking him. Miracle was born with a cleft lip.
I was sad. I was not happy. I was thinking, how could it be my child with that type of mouth?
For 11 years, Miracle struggled to ignore every stare and every mocking laugh from his neighbors and classmates.
Because of the financial problem, we couldn't afford to go to the hospital.
I was worried that my parents could not take me to the hospital to fix my mouth.
To escape the hurt and the verbal abuse, Miracle withdrew from the world.
It makes him not to have confidence in the class to relate with other students.
One day, Miracle came from school unhappy and told his mom all his friends said about him.
He ran to me and asked me, "Mommy, what happened with my mouth?" I was in my school bus and my friends asked me what happened, and they were laughing at me, that my mouth, one place is bigger than the other. So I was very angry, and that day I cried. I was not happy.
Worried for their son, Miracle's parents prayed for a solution. It was in that instance that a concerned neighbor informed Paulina about an ongoing free medical mission in her village. Paulina was determined to put an end to her son's pain, so she stepped out in faith. CBN partners decided to fix Miracle's cleft lip at no cost.
At last, God has answered our prayer.
2 months later, we visited his school, and here is what we found.
I was very happy seeing him after the surgery. There is much improvement in his relationship with others.
Before, it's like he's holding something against us, that there is something that the people have not done. But now, after this surgery, it's like, I'm free, I'm happy with you. You are really my parents.
Today, Miracle has a confidence boost, and he's more than ready to learn and enjoy healthy relationships with new friends.
I'm very happy. May the Lord reward them abundantly. We don't have anything to say apart from to say thank you. Thank you very much for the CBN partners.
Thank you, CBN.
Thank you very much. God bless CBN. God bless the people that are working for the CBN, and I pray that God will give you more strength. Thank you, CBN.
How does it feel to be a part of someone's life-changing miracle? That's what you did, CBN partners. You gave Miracle a life-changing miracle. His life will never be the same again. If you aren't a CBN partner, why not sign up today and create miracles in the remotest communities around the world? With a monthly contribution from as low as 1,000 Naira to as high as 84,000 Naira, you can give communities clean drinking water, carry out medical outreaches in rural areas, sponsor free cleft lip surgeries, empower widows and youths, among many other things. Just log onto our website and fill the partnership form or call any of the numbers on your screen. We're so excited about welcoming you into the family. And now let's meet someone who made that decision a while back as we explore her journey so far.
I got to know about 700 Club watching TV. I saw that they were affecting lives through Operation Blessing. And that touched me because I realized they were going to a remote part of a country like Nigeria, in a remote village, and providing water. You know, water is like life. And when people see water, nobody's thinking about religion or where you're from, but they see people coming to provide what they need the most. And that, for me, touched me. You know, there were times I saw some of these things and I was moved to tears. I realized that these people are going to go as far as my own imagination would. So if I become a member of this club, that means I'll be affecting lives. And I know that this is what God would rather have us to touch lives, impact lives. That's what 700 Club is doing. That's why I'm glad to be a part of 700 Club.
Thank you so much, Mabel. We see your sacrifice in the heart of every CBN partner. God bless you. Maria was caught between a rock and a hard place. She had to choose between letting her children starve or freezing on a cold mountain. How did that turn out? Find out in our next story.
It gets cold here in the mountains of Honduras, where Maria lives with her 2 children.
I put the kids in front of the fire to try to warm them up before bed.
Maria moved here last year because she heard she might find work in the coffee fields.
Women are not well paid here, only men. It's like our work means nothing.
When she can find work, Maria earns about $3 a day. She cried as she told us about her dilemma.
I had to buy food instead of jackets or blankets because feeding my children's better than keeping them warm.
And because they couldn't keep the house warm at night, 4-year-old Daniel developed pneumonia. His big brother Christian got worried.
I thought that if I fell asleep, my little brother would die. I don't know what I would do without him.
Then a neighbor told Maria about an Operation Blessing community health worker who lived nearby. She diagnosed Daniel's condition and gave him an antibiotic and a breathing treatment.
I only had $2 in my pocket, and she wouldn't take anything.
A few days later, Operation Blessing sent a doctor to visit Daniel and told his mom that he would make a full recovery.
I feel much happier now because God helped me.
Then Operation Blessing delivered new jackets and blankets to help the family stay warm for the rest of the winter. And we gave her a new chicken coop with 10 hens and a rooster to start a poultry business to help fill in the gaps in her income.
For me, it's awesome what Operation Blessing has done. You have changed our lives.
Now that I have a new jacket, I don't feel cold anymore.
Thanks, Operation Blessing.
Maria was at a dead end, but you showed up with a helping hand right on time. Now her family has a chance at a better life. Thank you, partners. Your giving is changing lives around the world. The Christian Broadcasting Network has an online community just for you. So follow us on our social media platforms at 700clubpartners_NG. Be the first to know what's new. You can also send in your comments, questions, and prayers. Up next, a quick look at some of your feedback.
Children danced for joy. You were there when the doctors came and saved their little boy. You were there to speak the truth, send the gospel near and far. You were there to change their lives right from where you are.
Thank you, CBN partners, for making a difference around the world. Your gift of love has changed life and eternity for millions.
When hurting hearts reach out and cry, does anybody care? You were the one who brought the gift. Thank God that you were there.
Thank you for staying with us until the very end. We'll be back next week with another exciting episode. Stay safe and stay blessed. Goodbye.